Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I own Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. Today I thought I would take you on a little bit of a journey of my deep cleaning and inventory management. So every year about November, December, I start doing a really deep clean down here and I weigh all of my ingredients, every single ingredient. For taxes, we have to give our raw material to our tax guy. Something about taxes, I don't know, but I want to make sure that what I give him come January 1 is accurate. So I do an inventory. I weigh all of my ingredients, and I also, while I'm at that, I usually do a really deep clean. I just finished dusting this top shelf. So when I also deep clean, I will just go through like this box here. This is where I keep all of my extra labels. So I have a few extra of my pumpkin souffle. I have some scrub labels in here that I have just a few extra. I like to keep a hold of those, especially if I think I'm going to use them again, and I just keep them in this box. I'm going to be doing some reorganizing, like I said, going through my binders and just ridding all of that good stuff. It is a 2-month process usually for me, but yeah, honestly, what am I going to give you in January? Into December, January? I have no idea. I'm going to run out of things to bring you, so I thought, well, why not just show you my process of this. So this is a 1 to 2 month in the making video. So this is Halloween, and this room is driving me crazy. It's just dusty and I gotta clean it. I gotta clean this room. And I need to get a new countertop. This countertop is showing some wear. It lasted longer than I thought, but it's only been a year. But an IKEA $35 countertop, I really only expected a few months out of it. So my husband and I are going, and I'm stirring some soap batter right now, actually. My husband and I are going for our anniversary back up to IKEA to see if I can find any kind of countertop. I really can't afford a solid surface, and I wish I could get some advice from you guys, but this isn't going to air before then. So for today, while I'm kind of waiting for my soap to thicken up and everything, I'm just going through these shelves here, and I'm dusting. I'm going to take anything like this. I will run through the dishwasher on high heat and a heat dry. I usually hand wash everything. I don't usually ever run these through the dishwasher, but about twice a year, I take everything out of this room that can go in a dishwasher, and I do that. It just makes me feel like I'm sanitizing it a little bit better than just me hand washing it. Gets all that film off. So I do that about twice a year, so I am going to do that today too. I'll probably run a load through the dishwasher. So that's today's project. I'll bring you back when I move on. Thanks guys for watching. If you don't want to watch me clean and organize, skip this one. It's okay. Hey guys, it's been a couple weeks since I was down here getting things cleaned up, and basically what I've done so far is I finished wiping down these boards here. I haven't wiped down any of my other boards yet, but I kind of moved on to my drawers. So I've cleaned out and wiped out my drawers and put things back in a nice way, and I'm getting ready to do the bottom doors, so my cabinets where I store all of my oils and butters and things. And I just thought I would show you what I'm at now. So I have this jug of jojoba oil that I need to weigh because I'm doing inventory at the same time. So I've counted, like, I have a drawer of bags. I've counted every single bag and updated my SM3, Soapmaker 3, so that is accurate. I'm usually off by 1 or 2 or even a lot. So I need to do that once a year. So what I do though is I know that this Soapmaker 3 jug weighs 5.3 ounces with the lid on. So I know that I have, mind this, 5.3, 11.45 ounces of jojoba oil left. So I have written down pretty much every weight of every bottle that's in here. So I can compute that and update my Soapmaker 3. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just kind of reassessing what I have and how much I have and making sure my inventory is accurate. So yeah, just a quick update. This takes me a while to do this. I am ready to move on to my botanical shelf. This is not something you get to see very often, but this is where I keep all of my botanicals. And I have these little containers. I got these from Amazon, and if you're interested in these, they are linked in the description box below. It is an affiliate link, so if that kind of bothers you, just don't purchase them for a couple days, and then I don't get any money unless they're purchased right away. So if that bothers you, don't purchase them right away. But if you're interested in these, they are linked down below. And I love these. I love these. I love that I can put my labels on here, and they seem very airtight. And they have like this little seal. So as of everything else, I know exactly what this weighs with the lid on, but it's easier to just empty one out and tear it because it's a dry material, so it's really easy to just tear it on my scale. And like I just did my beeswax, so I just weighed that and updated my software. But yeah, I'm weighing everything, and as I weigh them, I'm updating my inventory. And then this shelf will also be emptied, and I'm going to wipe it down. So that's what I'm doing now. I have my computer on this table. I'm like surrounded by like countertops here, which I'm happy about. Oh my guys, this thing was dusty. And so what I'm doing is just one row at a time, so I'm not overwhelmed. I'm taking all my jars off. I'm dusting the shelf. I'm cleaning off my jars because they get kind of gunked up with the, me with my soapy hands touching them. So I try to clean them off a fair amount, but this I'm doing a deep clean, and I'm just cleaning the jars, and now I'm going to weigh everything before I put them back on the shelf. So I have these, let's see, I have empty jars. These are what I got from the hospital, and yes, they are specimen cups, but they are sterile on the inside, and so I think it's a perfect container for when I get bags of micas that I hate. Those bags, but they're cheaper to ship, cheaper to buy. So I have plenty of these to last me for quite a while. So I'm just going to tear this out on the scale, and I'll be able to weigh all of these that I have, and then just update my Soapmaker 3 with my inventory, because I don't weigh my micas when I use them. This way, at the end of the year, my inventory is accurate and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm doing this shelf, and I may do my fragrance oils, but I may not. That may wait another day or two. Okay guys, I'm just moving my way around the room. So I've got all of these weighed off and cleaned, and I cleaned the shelves and everything like that. So guys, these over here are my fragrance oils that are specifically and only for wax melts. These are either I bought specifically for wax melts, or they're not body safe, and they're for wax melts. Duh. But some of them are body safe. I just don't have any plans to use them in anything other than wax melts, if that makes sense. So this is my wax melt little shelf. I think I need to rethink this a little bit. It gets quite cluttered and hard for me to find things, and I don't know if you can see my shelf back here. Let me turn this. These are all, this is full. Ah! Heavens to Betsy. So this is a video coming soon. I'm all cockeyed now. But this is a video coming soon These are full. All of these back there, all of these, those are wax melt testers. Let me turn you so you're not cockeyed anymore. A little bit. I have you kind of pointed down so you can see what I'm doing. Those are all testers that I am going to be doing in a few weeks for wax melts. I have a lot of fragrance oils that I pulled so that I could start testing those. And so this gets really, really full. So I need to figure out a different spot for my fragrance oils. For these, I think my shelves over here work pretty well. I'm pretty happy with those. So, but I also start to run out of room. Go figure. This is my bath bomb station. This is where I normally will do all of my bath bombs unless I'm taping over here. And I have started putting my pictures, I started taking pictures here too. So that's why this is up here. I'm not happy with my pictures. I have to move my lights over here. I think I'm going to go back upstairs in my dining room, the one window in my house that has enough light, of the right kind of light, I think, to take pictures. So I may move everything for picture taking back upstairs and try that again to see if I can get a better quality picture. I'm having a lot of washed out. So if you've seen my website at all, my more recent pictures are just completely washed out. I don't really know how to use that Adobe, whatever I'm using to do my picture editing, and yeah. But this also becomes kind of a catch-all. So I have like a dirty rag here I need to take up to go put in the laundry. I have some random soap things that need to just probably be trashed. This thing I think needs washed. So I'll put that over there in my wash bucket. I don't even remember why I have, oh, you know what? I had this out because I was going to take it upstairs to clean. I think I was going to clean a spout. So that goes in the trash. Yeah, so it becomes a catch-all. I have a couple soaps here waiting for me to take pictures. That's why those are there. I haven't taken pictures of those yet. So these are soap fragrance oils that I'm making soap with soon. I've pulled those and put them over here. It tends to be a catch-all and it drives me crazy. So I need to make sure that I get this completely cleaned off and kind of try really hard not to make that just my dumping ground. I don't mind putting my clean dishes on here when I walk in the room because I usually put those away right away. But other than that, I need to stop using this. So this is my shelf of all of my ingredients for bath bombs, lotions, just everything basically but soap and soap. If it doesn't have to do with soap, my ingredients usually go here. I really like this bookcase for that purpose. So I've already weighed off all of these containers. Now I need to go through and weigh off all my liquid containers that I have. But I have these little baskets. And this says silicones proteins. So yeah, I need to weigh off all this. I'm going to take everything off, wipe down the shelves. This up here, I'm going to show you my hot mess on the top of that. If I can figure out there we go. So this up here is a hot mess. I have my hair nets. I have these hair nets, and I have a bunch of these things, the neck wraps that I use as a hair net. I have soaps. I mean, it's just a mess up here. I hate this top. I am seriously gonna have to do something with this because this messiness stresses me out. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with anything yet, but all of this is getting organized, weighed. All my soap is getting weighed, and melt and pour, if you didn't know, melt and pour. Yeah, so there we go. I will just keep bringing you around the room as I go, and yeah, hopefully you're not too bored watching me clean. Who wants to watch somebody clean? This was dumb. This was probably dumb. All right, guys, I am just about finished with my inventory portion of this month-long cleaning, organizing, inventory, all that good stuff. The last thing I did was I went through my fragrance oils here. And I started off just weighing everything out. I don't know why I didn't do this all at once, but I just weighed everything off and got my inventory accurate. And look how few fragrance oils I have. Look at the shelf. I am really pretty proud of myself that I have used up what I had, because I have denied myself purchasing fragrance oils for a long time. I really, really wanted to use up what I had. So back to today. So basically I just opened up my laptop and I looked up every single one of these fragrance oils and checked the websites for the 49th Amendment. And all of these over here are good for soap and lotions if I want. There's one, the Flaming Candle, Asian Sandalwood. No lotions on that. I just made myself a quick note. No lotions. But it's good for soap. So all of these are good still. I can still use them. This little corner, if you can see, these are the ones I don't know. Nature's Garden is starting to put some of their 49th Amendments out. I've seen, I know they have hundreds, but of the few that I have, maybe about half are updated. These are not updated. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I don't know that I'm going to do much. I'm just going to wait it out. Wholesale Supplies Plus, they're just one of the companies that are not seemingly to be in any kind of hurry. And Rustic Essentials is owned by them now, so neither are they. So I don't know about any of those, but I don't buy a lot of fragrance oils from those two companies. But, you know, I certainly have loved my Icy Peppermint this year, so I'm hoping this stays skin safe. So these I'm still waiting. I don't know. But everything else over here is fine. And I do have a couple pulled. So Mahogany from Brambleberry is updated. It is dropping to 2.9%, which isn't horrible as far as percentage goes. But it's kind of not a strong fragrance anyway at my 5%. So I'm not sure what it would be like at you know, dropping 2%. I am going to go ahead and make a quick batch of this just to see if I can get some of this sold, because I have over 8 ounces of this fragrance oil. I used to use this in a beard oil, in a beard balm, but I'm thinking it's like 0.6%, which is even, I mean, that's just non-existent for a fragrance oil that doesn't have much of a scent anyway. So this one's gone. Once I make this batch, I think I'm just going to write off the rest of this and call it done. Another one that from Brambleberry is my Rose Quartz, and I have 8 or 16 and maybe 3 ounces. It's not updated yet. It just says no info available. I'm going to make a quick soap with this. This is a pretty popular lotion for me. I don't always make soap with it, but I always have it in my lotions, and we'll just have to see. So I have this pulled. I'm going to make a quick soap with it and try to get it sold before May. If not, I have to pull them and pitch them. And lastly, Nature's Gardens, I have another 16 and a little bit, maybe 2 ounces in this, of the Indian Sandalwood. It is not updated. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm going to make a big batch of this. I do have customers that really, really like this. So I'm going to make quick batches of those, like very, very soon. Very, very soon. In the next week, I hope to make all those soaps and just get them curing and ready for the beginning of the year. So that's the plan there. I'm doing really, really good on my fragrance oils. I still have quite a few that I'd like to use up and just kind of be done with. But I'm really, really happy with all of this. And I want to say Island Escape. What did I read on Island Escape from Brambleberry? I think it's okay, but I think it lowered in the percentage. I did go into my software, my Soapmaker 3 software, and I updated my fragrance oils with all the new IFRA. I didn't do it for everyone, but if they were 5 or below, I did, just so I would know. But if it was like 60%, I didn't mess with that. But yeah, look at that. That's crazy. And my essential oils. I went through them. This the top row is my essential oils. And I dated all of them that I didn't get dated, and I had to throw some out that were old, and I have them organized and alphabetized, so that looks a lot better. This shelf looks a lot better for now. give me a month, I'll fill her back up. So guys, I'm all done with my cleaning, my inventory. I have just a little bit more of reorganizing to do, and then that's done. And can I just say, guys, I feel so blessed, so blessed this year that that this was such a struggle for me. So, okay, so backstory, you know, November, December has always been my slowest time of making products. It's a busy time with going to craft shows and different things like that, but as far as making, I have usually been to the point where I've made so much through the year that I'm worried about selling what I've made so that I can start again next year. I usually have so much that I've regretted making that this is usually a very slow time for me as far as just being in here working. This year's been different, and I mean, it has been different because I have had to stay down here being busy making to restock my shelves. And I've never been in a position going into the Christmas season or the holiday season where I have been feeling like I have got to get some things made for my shelves. My soap is getting quite bare. So I just feel very blessed and very fortunate and grateful for all of the orders and just my growth over this last year. And next year I'm going to have to rethink trying to clean and do my inventory in November and December. Because it's been kind of crazy. I'd have to be making something and cleaning a shelf. And I just got to making bath bombs this weekend. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I didn't tape any of it. I wish I would have, because they are so cute for the kids. But now I have dust everywhere. You know, I just wiped off all of my shelves, and before I even get done, I'm going to have to wipe them off again. So anyway, lesson learned there. I think next year I'll be doing my inventory a little bit more often. I have some thoughts on how to keep up on that, so I'm not doing it at the end of the year. I really do like to have quite an accurate raw material amount for taxes. That has to go to my tax guy. I have to tell him how much money in raw materials I have. I really want that to be accurate. So anyway, that's kind of why I've always done it before the end of the year, because January technically would be a very slow month, but that's done. Inventory's done. Cleaning is pretty much done. A little bit of reorganizing. I'm getting ready to make some deodorants because I need to. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is give you guys a room tour maybe in January when I am pretty slow. I'm going to clean it all up again so it looks nice for you, and kind of show you how I have everything organized, and just like my drawers and cabinets and where I store all my stuff. I've always liked those videos, so I hope that won't bore you too much. I've always gotten some good ideas watching other people's room tours, so I'm going to do that sometime in January maybe. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you did, if you stuck around to watch me clean, thanks for that. And guys, I'll just see you in the next video. Bye.